Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So today I have for you my five tips for moms out there, new moms, old moms. You know, it doesn't matter. Just any mom tips. Although these are more pertain to like the newborn phase, because I guess I'm technically still in it, and I really don't know what I'm doing. Because this is my first kid, but my baby just turned 3 months. But these are some of my tips that have really helped, and that really helped during that newborn stage where everything's just a mess. Also, I just came from work, so if I look tattered and worn, it's because I am tattered and worn. These kids are messing me up. Okay. So this first one, you would kind of need to do this before baby comes, but would be to have meals prepped, specifically dinner, but just having easy meals that are ready. Whether that is if you have family that's willing to do like a meal train where every night somebody brings you something different, for a time, or if it's you yourself having, meals that are basically ready to go. Maybe you freeze them, maybe they are just frozen meals, but having ready, easy things ready to go for dinner. I do know that first week home, if we hadn't had somebody, coming and bringing us food, we totally would have forgotten to eat. We wouldn't have realized that it was time. Because your schedule is so shifted, it's so new and different that, you don't even think about that it's time to eat dinner. People would literally come with our dinner and we'd be like, oh, it's dinner time? We had no idea what time it was. So doing something like that, whether it's your family or friends bringing meals, or, you yourself having them pre-prepared, having that is essential. Now, I would say if you are prepping your meals, you might want to set like an alarm or a timer or something to remind yourself that you need to eat, because you need to eat. It's important. Okay, second, this one is kind of also a before, but like having a filing system for baby. Something like this, or just like a space to keep all of the things. Now, I can't credit this. This was given to me in my baby shower, and I was kind of confused at first, but once I realized, I was like, oh, that's actually genius. So if you have a filing system like so, then you can have different things with different tabs. Like we have manuals, we have hospital stuff, we have birth certificate and social security card, we have bills. All of that is in here. So if ever I need it, I don't even have to think about where it is. I know that anything for baby or that pertained to baby is in there. I can go there. I can, whatever it is, if it's a receipt, a manual, whatever, I can go into my file. I can pull it out. There it is. I know where it is. Jacob knows where these things are. He knows where they go. So it's very nice. And then you don't even have to worry about that hassle. This next one would be like if you are in a partner, or you and somebody else are sharing baby duties at night, or you have two people there at night, share those duties. Okay, I'm not necessarily talking like split the night in half, because I am lucky enough to be breastfeeding. That was something that I chose to do, that I'm able to do, and so Jacob and I couldn't split the night. Like I would take the morning shift and he would take, or like the first shift and he would take the second shift, like from 10 to 2, I'll be awake, and then from 2 to 6, or, be on baby duty. I always had to be on baby duty. Anytime Owen was up throughout the night, I had, to also be up, because I had to, either pump or feed him myself. I just had to do it. But if you are able to literally split the duties in half, like, for example, I always have to wake up whenever Owen wakes up. So if I hear him stirring, I'll wake up Jacob and be like, hey, could you change his diaper? So Jacob would get up and go and change his diaper, and I would get ready to do whatever I needed to do with him. And then Jacob would bring him back. I would feed him. Jacob would burp him. Okay. That's how we decided to split it, since I always had to be up. It honestly has helped with sleep so much, us sharing those duties and us knowing, hey, during the night, I'm going to do this and you're going to do this. It's so simple. Now, if you are able to, get X hours of uninterrupted sleep and then your partner get X hours of uninterrupted sleep, that's also great. I know for breastfeeding moms specifically, it is kind of hard because you always have to be up. So it is nice to know, hey, I'll feed, you burp. It makes it so much easier. Okay, tip number 4. This one I think I think all of these are good, personally. They have definitely helped us out a lot. But this one, being on a schedule, even when your baby is a newborn, is so important. So important. So what we would do is once it hit like between 7 and 9 at night, when Owen was a newborn, we would get him in a sleeper and we would swaddle him. Get him fed, in that order. Sleeper, swaddle, feed, and he would know it's time for bed. And it's still like that today, except we've altered it a little. It's sleeper, eat, sleep suit, because he doesn't get swaddled anymore. And he knows once he's in that, sleeper, sleep suit, eat. And he knows once he's in that sleep suit, he eats once, maybe twice if he happens to wake up. But usually after he eats that one time, he's out. And he's out for a good set of hours now. But having that ingrained in him that once he gets swaddled and can't really move, he knows it's time for bed. That time hits, sleeper comes on, feeding, he knows it's time to calm down. And like I said, even as a baby, whenever we would swaddle him, he would know that it's time to sleep. I don't know how exactly it works, but it did. So I think kind of having some sort of schedule, getting baby, saying, hey, it's this time, we need to do this, and then kind of getting those early ground regiments in, I think really is helpful once they get a little bit older. Okay, number 5. This is my last tip, and I think it is very important, and people say it over and over and over again, but it is important, and that is to take time for yourself, specifically outside of the house. I know for me, in the very beginning, I thought that I was taking time for myself, just by going and taking a shower. Well, what would happen is I would know that Owen, was in the house. I could hear him yell, scream sometimes, cry. And I would think I need to rush through my shower. I can't blow dry my hair. I can't do anything skincare wise. Can't put lotion on because I got to get back out there to him. So I would go through what I needed to do as quickly as I could. And that's not really taking time for yourself. So if you take time, if you have somebody that's able to watch baby and leave the house and do something for yourself, whether that's go on a walk, go to your favorite store, just look around, going and getting a facial, that's what I'm partial to, getting a massage if you can, getting your nails done, I know is a big one for some people, but doing something outside of the house that is completely for you, where you can not think and you don't have to hear. Now obviously you miss your baby, you want to return, but it does help, and that taking time for yourself is so important. It'll be so much better for you, so much better for baby, just so much better. It's so much more enjoyable having that little bit of time apart every now and again, not often, but having that time I think is very important for your mental space, and then just for your baby getting maybe used to other people, or you may not always be able to be there because you might have to go back to work, so it helps both ways. Anyways, those are my 5 tips that I have. Now obviously I'm a new mom, first time mom, I don't know what I'm doing. These are just things that helped me during that really crazy time and are still helping today. But I hope that you did enjoy. If you did, be sure to subscribe down below, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.